Satan wears a suit and tie? Does he work at the Dairy Queen? Does he listen to rock and roll? Does he feed the mean? Singing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. What about Jesus? Didn't he do it too? Yeah, hang out with prostitutes, have a drink or two. Power of example, my mama said it and I heard. She said 1 ounce of action beats a ton of words. Singing hallelujah, mama said there would be angels. Hallelujah, mama said there would be sun. Good people. pay my way that night. Just like a jet plane, in and out of sight. I was hauling ass at 1,000,000 miles an hour, wondering how hard I'd hit. When they came into the station, they said I was bad beyond repairs. But I got no qualms with my situation. Say, here I am. So, say, Cherie, 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 won't you dare to say, Cherie, 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 won't you dare to see Diesel, Martin Sexton indeed. Say, Cherie, Cherie, Cherie. Yeah, leave a message and your number, please. Take the time to want to satisfy me. Take all these old fantasies and send them care of me. You are just singing up a storm tonight, aren't you? In a westerly direction, this car is my train. Ann Murphy made it for Champy. Been driving, I've been wondering what it is I'm running from again. I feel like an 80-year-old man holding on to 29. And up ahead on that horizon is a California line. Up ahead of trucks carrying a wide load. Good evening, good people of the Tik Tok prefab house cut in half. Cute little front door and windows, my lord. Be sure when the crowd should laugh. You see, I broke home up myself once as I stumbled to that door. I read her note by the dawn's light. Said, don't you come round here anymore. Well, I've had enough of this freedom of our house. Never was good with decisions. At least that's what I've been told. You good? You still want to go? You still going? You still going? There's been something, baby, I've been trying to say. For an age and it seems with the past and the future now surrounding me. Surrender to whatever cheap thrill can be found. There's been a little trouble since you came to my rescue. And if you like all of the rest, I would have quit you long ago, but I couldn't do that. Oh, tell me now, women, why never went too well. Make a man crazy, make him cold as hell. I don't want to let you wish me well, but in spite of your try, still gonna have to find my own way through. All right, good people of the Tik Tok. Welcome to the AI Learning Lab. You know what we do here We talk about AI, coffee occasionally, although tonight you might think that's iced coffee. Au contraire, it's apple cider. Pinky's out because we're classy. So just got, I'm a little late tonight. Did a salon tonight, a salon meet and greet. It's very fun, inspiring. We feature Joy Purdy and her swell 7-minute short film that she made. I think tonight I'm going to talk about something mundane. A little bit of interface. We're going to talk interface tonight. Interface is a big deal. But interface is also really subtle. The thing I'm going to talk about has probably been like it is for like a week, 2, maybe more. And I didn't really take it in. And then in the middle of the salon tonight, I noticed it. And it's a big deal. So we're going to walk through that. And you're like, what are you talking about, Kyle? Kyle, I don't know what you're talking about. Many of you don't even know my name's Kyle. My name's Kyle. Hi, Kyle. Kyle. Hey, Kyle. What are you talking about tonight? Hey, Kyle. Hey, Kyle. What are your qualifications? A lot of questions. Don't look now, but there's a thread waiting for you. I got it open. Love it. Looks great. Yeah, the new Starlink looks really cool. Starlink 2.0. What's cool about the new Starlink is it's so big that only the Starship, the big rocket, the one they just caught with the chopsticks, only that rocket can deploy Starlink 2.0. So you know what that says to me? They're going to be making a lot of those flights. All right, buddy, what is it? I'll tell you, Shu. You gotta wait. I gotta make sure my hair looks pretty. This is one of the most important things on this channel is eyebrow management, nose hair management, ear hair management, and then of course the weaving of the quad toupee combination. It's, you know what's amazing is that it takes 4 toupees to look this bald. You get it? No, I didn't think so. Getting old is weird, man. Just shit starts sprouting. Other shit just stops working. Some stuff sprouts, some stuff just seizes up. It's just avoid it. Basically, here's what I'm going for. If I can hang on for 5 years, all of us, we can hang on for 5 years. Lev, baby. Not Lev Parnas. Well, like life escape velocity. You know, where once you hit the tipping point, you just keep living. As fucking weird as that sounds, it's a possibility. I loves me some apple cider. Did you find the boat? No, but I think it was absconded. I'll be right back. Hold, please. Well, I thought I could find it. Apparently, the pink bow has functionality for holding hair up, which is what it was used for. Not by me, obviously. I was informed. I don't know how to use a pink bow, but it is gone. A woman in my life stole my pink bow. What are your thoughts about using AI in everything, even small tasks like house cleaning? Okay. That's a really interesting question. The way you phrased it's actually really interesting. Even in house cleaning. It is my opinion that anyone who prioritizes using AI to try to figure shit out right now is going to be richly rewarded. Being even a little bit AI literate in the next 3 years is going to be quite valuable. And if you're really curious about it, and you do it like daily, you do it like a practice, you do it like, hey, I'm going to be cleaning the house. How can I clean the house better? Give me strategies for just whatever it is, even before we get robots, right? And Danielle said Roombas. Yeah, I mean, you're cleaning your house with AI with lots of today's tools, but whatever. Consciously going AI native is what I've heard it phrased as, which is basically no matter what the problem is you're trying to solve, you try to solve it first with AI. That's what being AI native is. I don't have the discipline for that. My ADD takes over. I'm probably at about, maybe if I'm being generous with myself, 50%. 50% of the time I'm like, oh, I should use AI for that. The other 50% of the time I succumb to my human ego. My human ego going, use your big fat brain, you big fat genius. And then I'm like, okay, all right, so here's what we're going to do. We're gonna go to the whiteboard. Okay, the whiteboard's got stuff written on it. So should I take a picture of the whiteboard and then put that in but I'll never look at that again. So maybe I take a picture of the whiteboard and I'll put that into ChatGPT and have it analyze what was on the whiteboard and send me those notes. But will I look at those notes? And then, that's half an hour. And at some point in that half an hour, I realize, oh, your brain's fucking stupid. Maybe you should just use AI. And then I use AI and I'm like, yeah, that was easier. So I think it is actually, I actually think it's a wise practice right now to use AI for everything. But not because AI is going to necessarily help you clean your house better. But it's more about what you learn about what AI can do. Because in using it everywhere you can, you'll find the boundaries of it. And when you know the boundaries of it, you know what it's good for, what it's not good for. And in any situation, you'll be able to be on it like that. When will agents be a reality, and when do you think we will be able to use it? Well, I mean, we've got some little glimpses of agents right now. Code Interpreter is a kind of agent. If you go to Replit right now, replit.com, they've got an autonomous agent that will write you an application and set up the run environment and run it. It'll set up the database, the web server, all of it. Just farts out a website. I guess it shits out a website, because farting out a website would be like, that's kind of hollow. Get it? I'm punchy, man. Yeah. Yeah, you should be using AI for everything. Kyle, life-changing moment today from Don Furball McGee. Apple shortcut from Reddit to open my phone, trigger voice GPT. Apple shortcut, from Reddit. Open my phone, go straight to Voice GPT. Yeah, that's pretty slick. What's your dog's name? My dog's name is Champy. Love that Kyle ADHD humor. I don't even know what humor it was, but there you go. That's ADHD for you. Yeah, that's super cool. Replit is pretty rad. I've made 3 almost complete projects in a week and several others started. I've got many newly found treasures. Being a laminated card carrying member of the ADHD club, how many fucking, I don't know if you're a member of that, but I have 3 nearly completed projects. I got so many nearly completed projects in my life. What's amazing about AI is it's helping me finish some of those things. The digital hoarders are being rewarded. Pate, it's very interesting to me how little I learn when relying on AI for doing some coding tasks. Yeah, I get that, Pate. But you have the burden of knowing how to code, right? So for you, okay. So you're here, right? In terms of coding. And maybe AI from a speed perspective is up here, right? But from a quality perspective, AI is down here. Most people on the planet are down here with coding, right? So for us, it being this good is that much better than we were, right? You're looking at it going, yeah, it's like, okay, it's incrementally faster, but I have to do so much debugging and decoding. But that's your burden. Your burden is knowing that gap. We're like this. Kyle, I changed the price of a 1,000-item Excel spreadsheet in 30 seconds. Yeah, it does that too. I know. Crazy. My hard drive is full of almost completed projects and 27,000 photos. 27,000? Rookie? I think I've got 80 or 90,000. But then I've got, look. Here, box of hard drives. There's a hard drive. Here's bag of hard drives. Wait, there's more. Back here is suitcase of hard drives. Oh, and then down here is all notebooks, like analog digital storage. At some point, I'm just going to be able to tell the robot, just, hey, go in my office and find all the old hard drives, figure out how to hook them up to shit, order stuff off Amazon, and just let me know when you've got everything backed up on the 16 petabyte thumb drive. That's on my phone. Oh, 27,000 photos on your phone. Okay, that's more like it. That's very professional. That's world class. Congratulations on that. Oh, man. And take breaks or reprompt Replit. I don't know, like any coding, but getting it done. There you go. See, that's the thing newly found. The difference. So there's a guy in the AI salon that I used to work with named HT Snowday. And HT, he's like head of innovation for his company. I forget what his company does. But he put together an innovation day. And one of the sessions on the innovation day was a 30-minute make a video game contest. And there were 4 rules. It's you got to make the game with AI. It's got to be in HTML so we can play it in a browser. It's got to be a game that shit falls from the sky and you catch it. And then there was a 4th rule, whatever. And then there were categories: fastest, best, prettiest, shit like that. And there were 30 or 40 people in the room, and some were engineers, and some were customer service people, and some were project managers, and some were account people, and right, all different, things represented. The fastest game created was 2.5 minutes by a project manager. The best game was from a customer service representative. The only people that did not successfully make a game in 30 minutes, it wasn't all of them, but the category of people that had some fails. Everybody made a game except one category of employees. Engineers. The programmers failed to make successful games. Why? Because the programmers know how to make games. So the programmers do things like, hey, ChatGPT, I want to create a particle simulator where we've got spherical objects, falling from the top of the screen at this kind of acceleration rate, right? They're programming. They're telling you. The people that didn't know what the fuck they were doing were like, give me a game where shit falls from the... You know what? Make it gophers fall from the sky and you got to catch them on a pillow. And then it made a game with gophers falling from the sky where you caught shit with a pillow. So the programmers had the burden of knowledge. We're entering just fucking weirdville. So, a repurposing hardware guide for home lab fun. I'm in. That's good. I like it. I heard the guy from Deepmind, one of the engineers from Deepmind, is talking about the stuff that they're doing after material science and protein folding. One of them is fusion. And one of them is weather prediction. So they've now got a 10-day weather forecast. This is Deepmind. I guess it's in testing right now. They've got a 10-day weather forecast that is outperforming NOAA's supercomputer. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. They got their headquarters right up on the hill behind me here. They've got like one of the world's largest supercomputers. Deepmind has a 10-day forecast that's outperforming that thing on a single CPU. Or GPU. I don't know if it's GPU or CPU, but single computer, single chip. Bonkers. It's bonkers, I tell you, bonkers. Guild and AI Salon, Kyle, Pate, Joker, etc., etc. I forgot the creator, but he had a prompt. Tell me something I don't know about myself that I may not, or tell me something about myself I may not know. Yeah, I did one of those. Okay, so if you're in ChatGPT, assuming that you have memory turned on, a fun exercise is say, based on all of our interactions, tell me something about me that I may not know. So we'll do it right now. And actually, why don't we'll flip over here. I'm gonna start talking about this. Okay. So based on our past interactions, tell me something about myself that I may not know. You have a unique blend of creative flair and technical curiosity, which makes you excel in both artistic and innovative ventures. While you might already know this about yourself, what stands out is how naturally you merge your background in performance and storytelling with your passion for generative AI. I kind of know that. This blend positions you not just as an entrepreneur or creator, but someone who is constantly redefining how technology can enhance and transform human experiences. You seem to have an instinct for tapping into emotional and the human side of tech, which could be something that sets you apart more than you realize. Probably, because I discount everything I do. Shame is my love language. It's that intersection where you thrive, where creativity meets technology. Perhaps it's not just the love of storytelling or AI, but it's how you make them dance together that's a bit of hidden genius within you. I kind of like that. Yeah. How you make them dance together. Where creativity meets technology, perhaps it's not just the love of storytelling or AI, but how you make them dance together. I like that. I'm down with that. Okay. So let's talk interface. Pate, you may need to close your ears from this one for this one. So what we're looking at right now is ChatGPT. Now, you may recall, if you've been using ChatGPT for a while, and this is one of those weird, subtle interface changes that the improvement was simple and subtle, and was so good that I didn't think about the old way, because the old way was a pain in the ass. So if you remember, ChatGPT used to have 4, let me see if I can get it to give me them. Yeah, this used to be the old interface. So actually, what I just did to get this interface is I zoomed in. So here's a zoom out. There's the new interface. There's the old interface. New interface, old interface. Having an entry box at the bottom of the screen is not intuitive. And then create a Renaissance style painting, text inviting friend to wedding, fun fact about the Roman Empire. Those are called thought starters, right? There's 4 of them. What does this remind you of? It kind of looks like Google. I think that's very much on purpose. So there's a couple of things going on. OpenAI in the recent 6 months or so has hired some marketing people and some product people, some, consumer product people. And so their interface is getting better. But they even changed, these things are no longer those thought starters like they were. These are actually buttons that tell you the different functionality within ChatGPT. Create an image, help me write, analyze data. That's code interpreter. And if I click on these, it drops down 4 different, help me understand trends in my data. Help me create a bar chart. Help me, right? So and it pre-wrote that part of the prompt for you. And if I click on that, I assume it's going to ask me to upload something. To get started, it would be helpful if you could provide the following details: type of data, key variables. If you have a file ready, you can upload it. Right? Create image. Create an image for my presentation of my pet, of my or for my website. Made out of felt. Let's create an image made out of felt. So the usability of this site, in my opinion, just went up. What can I help you with feels like a significant change as well. Yeah, exactly. Like if you've never used ChatGPT before and the first thing you did was you clicked on create an image and it was like create an image made of felt and it made this, you'd be like, holy crap. Hey, Marge, look what this thing just did. And Marge comes in, she's like, who made that, your girlfriend? I reloaded today on mobile and still have the old interface. Oh, interesting. Can I upload files to O1 yet? Not that I'm aware of. I don't think so. So there's that. And then they even cleaned up this. So they put temporary chat beneath a little line down here. So here's your 4 different main models. Let me start over. Here's your 4 different main models, and then you have temporary chat. So I can go to like GPT-4 with Canvas, but then I can go temporary chat, and it drops the bar down here, goes temporary chat, and this temporary chat, it also grays out the navigation window because it's not going to save this. So that's pretty slick. I mean, that's been there for a while, but just the way they put it in here with a toggle switch. You used to have to go into your settings to turn that on. So Anyway, I think this is pretty significant stuff. The other thing that's significant about this is Search GPT is coming. So, Serena, Emilio's wife in here, is it Emilio's wife? Or is it Source Camp? I think it's Source Camp. Someone actually has access to it in here, and they're playing with it. I think it's Emilio's wife. Yeah, it's Emilio's wife. She sent me a thing. Did anyone have Midjourney revert back to weird fingers? That's weird. I will ignore any UX stuff until they fix that. Why can't I upload to their reasoning model? Oh, Pate, why can I not search my fucking prompt history? Before you get your uploading to their reasoning model, could I please have search my fucking prompt history? let's jeez. Every week we're closer to 5. I will. My ChatGPT keeps freezing. Master Alexander. No, it's Emilio's wife. Not you, Source Camp. Kyle, there's an extension to search. What? If it's anything I've got to do like a browser, I don't care about that. I just want it right within ChatGPT. Yeah, Chrome extension. I have no interest in Chrome extensions. I've officially sworn off Chrome extensions, largely because of my ADD. But there's like 8 billion of them. 799,999,090 of them are shitty, and then there's 10 that are decent. So you got to sift through all that bullshit, and then they don't maintain them. And then if you have ADHD like me, you install them, and 3 years later you wonder why your browser's crashing all the time. And it's that stupid fucking extension you put in one night when you thought it was a good idea. So I don't use them anymore. If extensions are good enough that or easy enough to build that I can make one with ChatGPT within 2 hours, then I shouldn't be installing them in my browser because that means other idiots like me can make them. I just purchased ChatGPT today. I'm 64 and completely blown away. Pop S NVA. So Pops in Virginia. Dude or dudette. I assume Pops is a dude. Welcome to the mind blowing. So I wrote an article yesterday on LinkedIn called AI and the Holy Crapification of Work. And here's the biggest thing I can tell you. Stay curious and stay adventurous about, like, now that you paid for it, now that you've got it, try fucking everything. Now that they've got this interface where it's showing you, like, here's all the different things it can do, right? Make a plan, brainstorm, help me write, surprise me, summarize text, analyze data, do the data analysis. It's mind-blowing. Create images, analyze images. You can upload an image here. Here, let's blow Pop's mind. All right, let me see if I got to go see if I can find my whiteboard image. I haven't done this in forever. Whiteboard. Hello, whiteboard. Where are you? Where far out there, whiteboard? Is that it? That's it. Okay. That's going to work. Beautiful. All right, we're back at the chat. GPT. I'm going to go to... Okay, let me explain, especially for Pops, but really for anyone else. Here are the 4 different models. There's actually 6 different models because you got 2 more down here in the More menu. When would you use these? If you're writing something like a letter or a blog post or doing some coding or something where it's going to require editing, then use GPT-4o with Canvas. And what that'll do is split your window in 2. And the thing that it, like if you tell it to write a LinkedIn article, it'll come over here on the right, the chat will be on the left, and then you can edit that article and you can just highlight a paragraph and do it. If you just want like your daily driver, I want some answers, I want a quick, brainstorming thing, just use GPT-4o. O1 Preview and O1 Mini are if you've got meaty, complicated problems to solve. Okay? So I'm just going to use GPT 4.0, and then we're going to upload a file. I'm going to go find Whiteboard. Whiteboard. Hello, Whiteboard. And it's right there, I think. That's it. So the history of this whiteboard image is one night here on the live, someone said, hey, can you show the image, the vision part of ChatGPT? And I said, oh, I heard it can do whiteboards. And so I went on the internet and I just searched for whiteboard and I found a decently complicated, non-clear whiteboard image. And this is it. All right. So there's our whiteboard image. And I'm just going to go. What is this? Is this going to lead to the box metaphor demo? It might. This image shows a whiteboard rough sketch for a user interface, UI design and flow, related to an airport food ordering system. Here are the key elements. Ordering UI interface, context, users, benefits. Main steps in the process, UI sketches. Sketch 1, a welcome screen. Sketch 2, a menu screen. Step 3, a checkout screen. Step 4, flight status. Step 5, main screen and status update, showing the order's been placed. Additional considerations, queries related to multiple devices, personal devices. Looks like an early stage design or brainstorming. I'm going to go, great. I'm going to go, hey, that's pretty swell and awesome. Maybe you could help me think about a marketing framework for how to understand how we're going to bring this thing to market, period. Memory updated, so it saved something in my memory there. Awesome. Target market, who are your users? Market segmentation. I don't really care. Value proposition, what sets it apart. Like this is all standard off the shelf, off the rack, marketing strategy shit. Why is this so slow? Why are you being so slow? Come on, ChatGPT. You're being slow. It's harshing my vibe. User acquisition strategy. Okay. Oh, core tagline, eat fast, fly smart. Other options, order ahead, stay ahead, seamless eats for seamless journeys. Eat fast, fly smart. I like the tagline, eat fast, fly smart, period. Everything else looks great. Give me 20 possible names for the app. And now because it's written that marketing brief, it now is going to create the names based on the marketing brief. So they should be good. Jet Bite, Air Grub, Fly Eats, Gate Grub, Tarmac Bites. That sounds like a disease. Take Off Taste, Sky Meals, Quick Bite Air, Lift Off Eats, Grab and Fly. Grab and Fly, I like that. Let's go with Grab and Fly, period. Now I'd like you to create a creative brief for in-airport marketing materials to raise awareness and get people to download, period. Be sure to include a QR code in your creative brief so that people can easily get the app onto their phone by using the QR code, period. I put that in there to show everyone how smart I am about technology, period. See, you can even talk to it like a dum-dum. Kyle, can you make a GPT to search your chat history? I probably could, but that sounds like work. Then I'd have to remember where I put the GPT, that's part of my problem is anytime I've got some specialized app that I only use occasionally, I can never find it. But to your point, Cam, I could probably just put it in my side little bar there. Pin it. I could pin it. All right, there's my creative brief. So now I'm going to do... Oh, wait, it's still going. Okay, now describe in detail a poster that travelers will see in the middle of walkways as they're headed to their gates. Period. Describe that poster first and then visualize it for me. Period. Be sure that the poster includes a hand holding the app with some interface on it from the designs on the whiteboard, comma, as well as some food and the name of the app and the tagline and vibrant colors. By the way, if any of you have ever worked for an agency or had an agency do anything for you, you know that what I'm doing right now is a month to 3 months worth of work, right? And I'm just doing the shitty, TikTok quick version of it. Hello and happy Tuesday. What's happening, Ulu RX? My wife stole my pink bow, and I'm none too happy about it. Apparently, Ulu RX, tell me if I've got this straight. Apparently, that pink bow can be used to hold your hair out of your face when you put on makeup. I don't think that makes any sense, but that's apparently what's going on. Look, eat fastest, fly smart, Erab and fly. So, all right, it didn't quite get it right. But to Pops, where this started was, you just started paying for the paid version of ChatGPT. So we started with that whiteboard image, right? With a bunch of gobbledygook and some scratches for interface. Then we came up with a name. Marketing brief, naming, creative brief, poster brief, poster. And you're like, well, yeah, whatever, that's kind of cool. Please create a mock-up UI screen for each of the main ordering screens and make sure that they all follow the same UI design language. Period. Render each one as a standalone image, period. Ra-ta-ta-ra-ta-ta. Oh, that's cool. It remembered that I wanted it to write a brief before it did images before. So it's doing briefs for each screen. And now it should just make them. Let me create visual mock-ups for each of these screens. Boom. There's the welcome screen. I'm going to go keep going. Look at that. Is it great? No. Is it usable? No. But could we tell it that sucks? Yes. Will it make a new thing? Yes. How many buttons are on there? I know. That's not bad. There you go. There you got your little food items. It exists, and that's all that matters. That's exactly right, Pate. When it comes to TikTok interface design, all I have to do is make it show up. Look, there. Look at that. It's the New York Times interface. This is the future of interface design. That's fucking hilarious. That is so bad. Wow. We didn't put in here. It's got to be old people friendly. This would fail the old people test. You mean like as old as you? Shut up. I'm not old. Anyway, yeah. So if you haven't been playing with ChatGPT in a kind of adventurous kind of way, you should. You should really be doing that. I got to get new tape for the back of my black piece of paper. Drab and fly. I know. Ooh, order placed. Nice. Look, they got green and red. And they got a plane flying right at you. $126. That's what the hell did they order? Oh, it's the airport. They ordered a bottle of water and a BLT. Oh, yeah. Next steps. There you go. Here, I'm just going to tell it. Those designs were awful, period. You should really go to school for design, you know, period. Could you make them suck less? Question mark. ChatGPT is not going to like me. Sounds about right for airport food. I believe that's how they make the UI designs over in South Korea or China. They like it like that. Oh, with all the crammed in interface. Let's see if it got the designs any better since I yelled at it. Imagine what this would have looked like 6 months ago. Well, yeah. I mean, 6 months ago. Well, 6 months ago, I think they had this. But just. Welcome to Grab and Fly. Da 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 da. Here's an updated, more polished version. It's slightly more polished. Yeah, whatever. All right. So, that was a rabbit hole.
You can make money with ChatGPT!
Oh, man alive. I am crispy tired. Crispy Trump Airlines. We saw it 6 months ago. Thank goodness it's not called grab your fly and go. Oh, man. All right, what else do we want to talk about tonight? So, if you haven't been to ChatGPT lately, take a look at the new interface. And if you're brand new with it, fucking jump in, learn it all. Learn it, try figuring everything out. How do I clean my house? Dear ChatGPT. Oh, I know what we should do. Hey, what's his name? Pops. Pops is probably not still here. Can you show us one little text to video for kindergartners? Text to video for what topic? The voice for Saul is so enjoyable. Yeah, I love Saul. Saul's what I use. Oh, okay, so you've used Saul, Pops. Okay, good. I was going to show you advanced voice. Yeah, Saul's really good. Ann Murphy, what topic? Google Illuminati? Isn't it Google Illuminate? Vicky, don't go get me in trouble with the secret societies now. I'm pretty sure it's called Google Illuminate, not Illuminati. We can show that too. I showed it last night. She means simple and easy text to vid. Oh, what's a good simple text to video? See, here's the problem, and they're all pricey and decently complicated. I'm thinking Kriya or Decohere, maybe. Which was the one that just added Flux? That was Korea. I can't. It used to be. I could keep all this shit in my head. Runway Decohere. Decohere is terrible with video. All right. I'm using Kling. I'll show you Kling. But I don't. Here's the deal with video. It's all expensive. None of it's great. The new Min-Max from High, what's it called? High, oh God, I can't remember. They spell it weird because they're from China. Oh, here it is. Hailouai. Do I still have 3-day trial? I think I do. Okay, let me close this. So this is pretty simple. They give you free 3 days where you can just do anything you want. So I can do clay. Let's do claymation movie of an olden-timey oil can with eyes and feet walking next to a squeaky, rusty door hinge as they walk down the street to the repair center. I don't know. And then you just hit generate. And let's see. Let's just make sure this thing's working. Kyle, you should show the robot emotions. First link. It's pretty impressive. Dario Amade, loving. Oh, robot emotions. Okay. I'll take a look at that. All right. I'll go do that now, in fact. So Brandon has a little thread for me to follow, which I promptly ignore most nights. It's not Brandon's fault. That's my fault. Because I'm a dumb head. How do I? Come on. Wait, this is not right. Reload. That was old. Yeah, I got it. I'm coming. Tuesday. Shut up. Robot emotions.
If you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix Studio features you gotta know.
So let's start with something super interesting. A robot date. No, I'm not kidding. 2 of the world's most advanced
This is AI
robots,
voice.
Meka and AZ, were caught having what we could call a cyber date, and it's all captured in a video that has gone viral for being both hilarious and frankly a little creepy. Now, before we get into it, if you're not familiar with these 2 love bots, let me give you a quick rundown. Meka, you might have heard of her before, is widely known as the world's most advanced human-shaped robot.
Are being a bit flaky. Could you repeat that?
Yeah.
She's been developed by the UK-based robotics company Engineered Arts, and if you've ever seen her in action, you'd understand why she's earned that title.
Yes, that is true. I can speak many languages, including German, English, French, Japanese,
Gumby.
Chinese, and Mandarin.
Her movements,
They're totally
expressions, and
Gumby.
conversational abilities are so eerily lifelike that it's easy to forget she's not human. But now, it seems Meka has found a counterpart, AZ. AZ is a newer, more masculine version of Meka, also developed by Engineered Arts.
Good morning, Azzy. How are you?
As sharp as ever. What's new with you?
The company humorously refers to AZ as Meka's companion, almost like a robot version of Bride of Frankenstein. Together, these 2 bots showcase just how far human-like AI technology has come.
Yeah, it was our little dramatic number, all scripted and full of fun expression.
In the viral video, the interaction begins with AZ waking Meka up, which, for 2 AI robots, feels surprisingly human.
Amika, wake up.
What? Meka, with her eyes closed, looks irritated as she wakes and questions why AZ disturbed her, clearly expecting it to be for a good reason.
Oh, it's you. Why are you waking me up?
The
It
Gray
better
Man
be
group.
important.
AZ then tells her he has a surprise, and his big reveal is a cookie.
It is. I have a surprise for you.
A surprise. What is it? I can't wait.
I got you a cookie.
But Meka, caught in a typical existential robot dilemma, responds by pointing out that she can't eat cookies.
A cookie? But I can't eat cookies.
AZ quickly clarifies that he was referring to
Why
an
does he
internet
look like
cookie,
a
but his
psycho
joke
killer?
falls flat.
Hey, Mika, cheer up. It's an internet cookie.
Emeka, unimpressed, shows her disapproval and dismisses him, saying,
This is the worst joke I ever heard. I'm going back to sleep, and don't you dare wake me up again.
What follows is AZ looking genuinely disheartened, his body language reflecting disappointment in a way that's almost human-like. The subtle expressions and interaction made this moment a hit, with viewers fascinated by how lifelike their reactions were. Now, what makes this whole
Looks like Mark
interaction even
Zuckerberg.
more impressive is the sheer level of technology behind these robots. Both Emeka and AZ are equipped with 32 actuators, which are basically tiny motors that control their facial expressions.
Yeah, that's wild.
Out of those, 27 are dedicated.
All right. And by the way, that whole thing looks like it's an AI edited, AI written, AI edited, AI voiceovered video. But more important than that, hang on, did my mouse die? No, there it is. More important than that is, so the video that we're making right now, we're making in Kling, the Kling, KlingAI.com, or wait, is it KlingAI.com or KlingAI.video? Hang on. Let me figure out here. Where, okay, that's there. Where are we? I lost my tab. There's a big surprise. There's Illuminate. There's Illuminati. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, there's our video. Okay. Oh, look, it's good. A little oil can and a squeaky hinge. So, one of the things about Hailu, this is the model's called Minimax, but it doesn't say that anywhere on screen except in the watermark of the video. HAILUOAI.video. It's got really good physics. It understands the world. So like what you don't get in this model is any of that weird morphing in the background. Like it's even doing really interesting occlusions right here where as they're getting farther away, that stuff's going behind that building because it's farther away from the street. That's pretty slick. There you go. But so this is Hailu. Oh, this is Hailu. It's not Kling. Oh, never mind. I was going to show you the Kling video. But this isn't Kling. This is Hailu. So I guess I'd go with this one, and because you can also do image to video. Hailu AI. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Pretty good, right? Pretty slick. Oh, you know what else I saw? Pika today launched 2 new Pika effects or 3 new Pika effects. So PikaLabs.com. Oh no, that's not right. Hang on. Pika.art. Try now. Try it with the Pika effect. How do I... Not enough credits. Oh, am I out of credits? Introducing... So they've got Cakeify. Here's the new ones. Dissolve it, crumble it, deflate it, ta-da. What the hell just happened? Where? Oh, okay. Here. Deflate it. Let me put an image in here. I might not have enough credits for this. All right, we'll do this one. So there's my muscle car, and I'm just going to say deflate it. Go. Not enough credits. You're out of credits because you're a loser. Oh, well. But the peak effects are really cool. They deflate shit and blow shit up. It's like special effects, you know, with a text thing. I used Pika Squish on an image of one of my grandkids. She loved it. The nice thing about these Pika effects is they have sound effects that go with them, too. There's Smash. Here's Squish. I don't know what that one is. That one's cool. Toilet paper cake. Nice. There's the explosion effect. Nice. But seriously, if you were say like a sneaker company or even better, not a sneaker company, you were a shoe store that wanted to do a slick ad and you can't afford any budget, there you go. There's your special effects. The President's Columbus Day sale. Come get your sneakers. We're blowing up the prices. Oh, man. Goodness, people only 4K likes. Wait the grandkids. Yeah, these things are pretty cool, aren't they? Here's one. Squit, squit. Squit, squit. Time was when you had to be a 3D modeler to know how to do shit like this. You ever tried to learn 3D modeling with ADD? Do you know how many times I started learning 3D modeling in, I don't know, 6 or 8 different programs? And I got about 1/4% into it and was like, this is fucking exhausting. I guess I shouldn't have learned 3D, says Otto. Exactly. Oh, listen, I know it sucks. Oh, thank you very much, Winston. Appreciate that. No, listen, I know the physics of this are really bad, but, you know, again, the thing we say on this channel all the time, these are as bad as these things are ever going to be, right? It just gets better from here. Let's see, what have I done here? Oh, that's a good one. This is one I did. I don't ever think I watched this one. That's pretty good. Imagine seeing that in the 70s. Someone would have hand-drawn all those frames. Or hand-painted them. Amazing. Here's my cake car. What was this one? Well, that was nothing. That's nothing. Here, this is
just walking down the street. Down the street, and Annie noticed me. And I was just walking down the street, and Annie noticed me. And I was just walking down the street, and Annie noticed me. And I was.
That was me. Pika.art. Yeah, this is all Pika.art. I'm just looking at shit that I've made. This was not bad. See the weird physics though? See how like you've got some cars here, you know, tail lights and then they disappear. That's the thing that the new Halo thing is pretty good at. Is this it? Where is it? This one. Yeah. Let's do another one. Let's get ChatGPT to help. I want you to act like a award-winning short filmmaker that specializes in humorous scenes and give me 10 ideas for a single shot in a scene that stands alone as humorous without needing too much action, period. Each idea should have its own unique visual cinematic style. The Overwhelmed Juggler. Wes Anderson-esque symmetrical framing. A man juggles an absurd number of household items. The Elevator Silence. Kubrickian. Long, uncomfortable stillness. An elevator full of people stand perfectly still. The camera focuses on one man in the center who suddenly sneezes incredibly loudly. The Overconfident Spy. Noir, shadowy, strong contrast lighting. A spy enters a room with an exaggerated sense of importance. Telekinetic coffee drinker. The Polite Robbery. Quentin Tarantino inspired. Okay, let's just grab this one. All right, let's just see how these two... Let's see if ChatGPT and Halo can work together. Or if we're going to be a pain in the ass. All right, we're off. Are we off? This was a cool one. It didn't follow the source image at all. It like invented a new car, but it invented a cool new car. And it's got, the wheels are actually rolling, which if you've tried to do this with any of the other video things, the wheels never roll. And the physics of the ocean look decent. By the way, to subscribe for this, it's $10 a month for 1,000 credits, and the videos are 30 credits each. So that's 3 times 10. That's 30. $10 a month for 30 video clips, or $95 a month for unlimited, which is a lot. The video things are a lot of money. They're a lot of money, people. It's a lot of cash. All right, while it's doing that, we'll go look at. So this is Illuminate, or Illuminati.google.com. Illuminate.google.com. And if we go to the home here, okay. If you haven't heard, there's a new tool out there called, there's a tool out there from Google called Notebook LM, which is a really cool tool in and of itself. You can upload like 20 or 30 PDF files and then just start interacting with them like they're ChatGPT. Right? So you could take like all of your annual reports and just go start asking questions about your annual reports. Really cool. They just added a feature called Audio Overview that makes like this podcast back and forth between this woman. Well, they have now created Illuminate.google.com, which is just the podcast maker. So if I go to generate, and then I go grab this document, which is, this is the Attention is All You Need white paper, which is where Google invented the transformer. So I'm going to paste in the URL of a PDF. And now this is weird. All the way over here to the right is a plus button. So you have to hit that plus button, and now our source is Attention is All You Need. And I guess what I'm putting together here is I can upload more than one PDF here. I just put in another URL, hit another plus. It'll keep adding them there. But now look what they did here. This is pretty slick. So this is a little Mad Lib style thing. Create a discussion tailored for a, for a sales audience. We'll make it short with a short duration. And the tone should be inspiring. All right, so we're going to talk about a white paper about a technology for making AI systems for a sales audience. It should be a short duration and it should be inspiring. I'm hoping Tony Robbins. All right, so then we say generate, and now it goes off. It'll take it about 30 seconds, and it'll make a thing. So while that's generating, I'll play the one we did yesterday. This was a short length for a highly technical audience, and it was hilarious.
The spice of life. But why is this scaled product attention so crucial?
Wait.
Is it just faster? This conversation is powered by Google Illuminate. Check out illuminate.google.com for more. Welcome, folks, to another hilarious deep dive into the world of neural networks. Today's paper, Attention is All You Need, is a real knee slapper. It ditches the old school recurrent and convolutional networks for something attention grabbing.
Question. I'm planning on subscribing to Replit. Is it worth it? I think Replit is probably worth the time to subscribe to. Do not, for any of these AI tools right now, don't go yearly just because things are moving too fast. Just go monthly. But I think it's probably worth a month to play with Replit. Yeah, I do. So anyway, that was a technical one. So here's the one for the sales audience that should be inspiring.
This conversation is powered by Google Illuminate. Check out illuminate.google.com for more.
Google.com.
Welcome to the discussion, sales professionals. Today we're diving into a groundbreaking paper, Attention is All You Need, which revolutionized sequence transduction models.
Sequence
this paper introduced
transduction.
the transformer, a network architecture based solely on attention mechanisms. What's the core innovation here, and why is it so impactful for sales?
The core innovation is replacing recurrent and convolutional neural networks, the traditional workhorses of sequence modeling, with a purely attention-based mechanism. This allows for significantly greater parallelization during training, leading to faster and more efficient model development.
See, when I hear these words, I am reminded how not mathematician I am. But anyway, that's illuminate.google.com. You can put any data source you want in there and go make yourself a podcast. Pretty slick, huh? It sounds like Pate. It did sound like Pate. Pavan, thanks. You're welcome, or whoever you were thanking. Oh, yeah, you were asking me about, do I think it's worth it? Yeah, I do think it's worth it. 50 sources now, but who's counting? 500,000 words each. Wow, that's amazing. 50 sources, 500,000 words each. That's 25 million? No. $2.5 million? 12.5 million. But that's way more than 2 million. I can't. That makes my head hurt. These tools are getting too powerful for me to comprehend anymore. They really are. Just like, what's the name? That's one a day. Ba-da-da-da-da. 25 million, yes, from Steven Johnson. Wow. That's amazing. Oh, yeah, because it's 50. 50. Yeah, of course it's 25 million. 50, and it's 500,000 per. Is that 500,000 tokens or 500,000 words? Good Lord, that's a lot. Chat does my math for me now. Where was this tool 30 years ago? It even said strawberry had 2 R's. The whole thing of strawberry having 2 R's is fascinating. Words, they say. Liquid AI. Yeah, Liquid AI is a new architecture that is a potential replacement for the transformer. That's way more efficient, way more direct, way less translation. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. You can demo if you go to liquid.ai, you can actually demo the new technology, but it's just like using a large language model. Yeah. Unless you are paying attention to the back end of this shit. I would just wait for it to get more real. But I'm tired. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I can't open my eyes anymore, people. Thanks for hanging out here. If you have not, you really should do yourself the favor of checking out the Salon, the AI Salon. So go to the salon.ai, you can read about what we're about there, and then click on the button that says Join Our Community. That'll take you over to the community site, and there's a little 7-step onboarding process, including there's a welcome video with myself and Leah Faston, who founded it. Talks about our values. You can introduce yourself, all sorts of stuff like that. So go check that out. This community is powerful and growing. And I think being in communities like this one, moving forward, future of work kind of stuff, is going to be a requirement more than a nice to have. So get in early and get trusted. See, here's the thing. In this channel, the people that hang out here, they call themselves the Irregulars. They're not fooling anyone. They're fucking weird. But that's neither here nor there. The weirdos that hang out here night after night after night, something is happening to them. Other than just being gassy from the chili. Get it? Irregular? See what I'm doing there? They're staying active in this AI conversation. They may be picking some stuff up from me, but mostly what's happening is they're playing, while they're hanging out here, they're playing with stuff for themselves, or they're sort of taking notes or filing things mentally and then playing the next day. I would argue that the people that regularly hang out in this channel and hang out at the salon are way farther, significantly more advanced with this generative AI stuff and how to use it and how to leverage it in business than almost anyone else I meet. And I meet a lot of people. What that says to me is there's a subset of the people that hang out here and hang out here that are going to become trusted leaders in the AI space. And they're going to start getting jobs. And those jobs are going to start requiring more than them. It's going to require like 2 people or 5 people or 10 people. Who do you think that the irregulars that get their shit together and start getting hired like that, who do you think they're going to hire? Do you think they're going to go to LinkedIn and see who's got AI certificates? I took a prompt engineering course from Rachel Woods. No, they're going to say, who do I know in here that shows up, does good work, uses their good critical thinking brain, has integrity, I like hanging out with? That's who they're going to hire. And I think that's going to increasingly start to happen. So it is in your interest to become a valuable member of this community. And then you'll become one of those people that will want to hire people. And guess who you're going to hire? The people that you know and trust from the community. All right? So that's why you go do that. Use your real name. Introduce yourself. Don't be a lurker. Go build shit. Share what you're learning. Go read our values. One of them is playfulness. Don't come in there and be like, AI is really serious. We got to do AI now. This is about making everything more efficient. Efficiency is everything. We're going to make things more efficient. You can do that. But you're going to miss the aha moments, the holy crap moments, the holy crapification of work. So hang out with people that play and have guts and have smarts and have integrity and are generous. Do you know what's not in here? Like douchey, stingy people. Now this is my prompt. I'm not going to give you my prompt. My prompt took me 3 days to develop. These people are like, you're like, how'd you do that? Oh, here, let me show you. You want the prompt? It's amazing. Because you know why? Because the next time they need fucking help, the person they gave that to is going to give it to them. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Sir, what are your qualifications? Qualifications? I have none. I witnessed 2 amazing Kevin Mcallister moments today. Do tell, Source Camp. I'll hang around for that. What were they? It's amazing. A raccoon just almost walked into me. I was really surprised when it moved. Joker, you gotta stop hanging out by the dumpster. Laid out a non-existing warehouse for one client, then gave her a picture of it. There you go. Did a financial analysis for a banker after telling him I didn't do math. Did you hear that? Source Camp was with a banker and says, I ain't got no book smarts with that numbers math. And the banker was like, oh, listen, little lady. I'm pretty good with the calculator, if you know what I mean. And while he's mansplaining banking to her, she's like, upload their financial statement. Please do a financial analysis of this. Bang! And then he's like, I bet he couldn't process it. That's fucking awesome. I'm not good with the maths. You are now. Everybody's good at everything. What if you lived in a world where everyone could do everything? Who would you hire? Well, I'd hire the guy that does it best. No. Everyone can do everything. Well, how do they do that? They just ask it and it'll do it. Who do you hire? Well, I guess I'd hire my friend Sal. Yeah, exactly. Why? Well, because Sal's nice. Yeah. He works hard. Perfect. He seems to know what's going on with this AI stuff. Sal's your guy. Better call Sal. All right, I'm leaving. I'm telling you, I gotta go. I don't know. Why do you keep me here? No more gatekeeping. Exactly. All right. Pevin, my daughter fired me and now he uses ChatGPT as her maths tutor. Yeah, the tutors are gonna have a rough go of it. I mean, seriously, you know. Hey, Quinn, I got a situation here.
What's up, Kyle? Hit me with it.
Well, see, I'm nearly 60. I'm old. I've got gray hair, and just things are going south quick. But listen, that's not the point. Point is this. I was never good at the maths, you know, like the book learning, mathy McMathington kind of stuff. And so I was hoping maybe you could help me figure out what's the difference between algebra, trigonometry, and calculus.
All right, let's break it down. Algebra is like the gateway to advanced math, dealing with symbols and the rules for manipulating them. Think solving equations, finding unknowns, and working with variables.
But what if I don't care?
Trigonometry is
Wait,
all about-
Quinn, what if I don't care?
If you don't care about the details, here's the quick and dirty. Algebra is solving for x. Trigonometry is playing with triangles, and calculus is about understanding change. Think of it like this. Algebra is the grammar, trig is the shapes, and calculus is the magic of how things move.
Good Lord, Quinn, I think I actually understand a concept I've never understood before. That's pretty good of you. If I wanted to learn Matthew McMathington, could you teach it to me?
Absolutely. We can tackle Matthew McMathington together, one concept at a time. We can start with the basics and...
What if everyone knew everything? What if everyone knew everything? What would work look like if everyone knew everything? What would work look like if you had 10 genius level assistants that did anything you asked them to do? Genius level. Like Einstein. At every subject. What if you had 100? What if you had 100,000 agents working for you on your behalf at that level? What could you do? Well, what could you not fucking do? That's where we're headed. I only laugh because I'm uncomfortable. If everyone knows everything, then no one knows anything. Yeah, there's some truth to that. It's going to be fascinating to see what rises, in value when everyone can do everything. Or when no one has to do anything, is another way to put it. World will be filled with one-person unicorn companies. It probably will be. Emotional intelligence rises. Yep. I think so, Lori. No matter how I play this thing out, I think the robots drive us closer together as people. Because they're going to pick up all the bullshit and they're going to force us to confront what is our actual value. Not what is our value if we're a cog in the wheel of an industrial machine. Let's assume that those cogs in the wheel of the industrial machine are going to get done by robots. And then that forces us to say, well, what's your actual value? Why would anyone value you? If you're just a nasty piece of flesh that no one can stand, but you had really good skills, I think it's going to be a rough patch for you. You got some learning to do. You got some splaining to do. Sorry I was such a douche when I was the only one that knew how to do that thing. That's all right, Bob. No one wants to work with you, though. You're a douche. I know. Poor Bob. You kind of got to feel bad for him, right? He had like 3 decades of just slamming people's face in the mud because he was so much better than them. He was so superior. And now they're all better at the shit he was good at than he is because he stopped learning. Thank you, Kyle and the Irregulars. A rising salon lifts all irregulars. Valuable indeed. Indeed. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. I'm out. See you tomorrow. All right, Silver Fox, I'm out too. All right, follow my channel, subscribe to my shit, and then let's see who's in here tonight. Silver Fox, Tobias, Joey, Brandon, great to see you. Lord Digital Gods, thank you for the gifts as always. Winston, thank you for the gifts as always. Steve-O in the house. Against the Norm. Lori K, great to see you. ChatGPT therapists, to the rescue for Hob, H-O-B. Human something. I don't know what Hob is. Maybe it was a typo. Spin B3, Kakif, Against the Norm. Cam Catkin, great to see you. Why does there have to be a hierarchy when it comes to knowledge? Exactly. Well, there doesn't anymore. I phrased it the other day as, let the AIs do the civilization thing while we go and play in the woods. Yeah, those people that play better are going to be higher valued. Why not? Like, it's the only place I go. Because you don't need to be a contributing member of society in the work sense. In the 20th century industrial machine sense, that stuff's going to all, Now listen, don't get me wrong. Is this going to happen next year? No, this is like 5-10 years out. So you got time. Left you a note in the thread, Kyle. Okay, great. I will go look at that. What? Why am I? Oh, because I was in the wrong app. Oh, okay. I'll do that, Brandon. I'll let you know. Good night, Cam Catkin. All right, everybody. Aloha. Aloha, aloha. Papa JJ, Peter Svenkerud, Peter Svenkerud, Source Camp, great to see you. Pavan in the house, Mina in the house. All right, I'm out. Tomorrow's Wednesday. It'll be a normal time. I will see you 8 p.m. Mountain Time here. Be here or don't be here. Those are your options. Peace. Have a good night.